source energy than you are flesh, blood, and bone being. You are vibration at your basis, and your emotions are your keenest way to identify that. Life is supposed to feel good to you, and when it doesn't, you're off track. You can't get it wrong, no matter what, because at its time of feeling most wrong, you're really poking around in a problem. And when you are at a time when you are really poking around in a problem, you're really giving birth to a solution. And we all really appreciate that. Because we exist, as you perceive us right here and now, as the solution side to the problem that you have posed. If your life had not prompted the culmination of your question, these answers could not be here in this vivid form. We were not standing here as the owner and holder or perceiver of all of this knowledge, just waiting for you to figure out the right question so that we could deliver it to you in the perfect timing. You created the answer when you posed the question. Our satisfaction happened even while you were struggling with your question. Your satisfaction doesn't happen till you let go of the problem and accept the reality of the solution. There isn't anything that you're supposed to do. You didn't say, as you made the decision to come into this body, you didn't say, I'll find my life's purpose and I'll fulfill it. You didn't say, I'll go forth and find the things that need to be fixed or improved and I'll work on fixing and improving them. Instead you said, I cannot wait to sink my thinking teeth into the variety that will inspire expansion from me, because it's fun as it begins in the beginning and the middle and the ending. It's fun to explore contrast and variety, and it is oh so fun to give birth to a new idea that has not been before. And it is so much fun to recognize the vibrational variance between the new idea that I've given birth to and where my habit of thought usually is. And it's fun to be aware of this vibrational variance by the emotions that I feel, and it's fun to guide myself into alignment, and it's fun to feel the improvement in the manifestation of my life as I find more alignment. And oh, it is so satisfying to come into complete alignment with that new expansion that I just carved out. And oh, then by the way, it's fun to see the manifestation swoop in all around me, but it's then fun to find myself standing in a new place of diversity and contrast, giving birth immediately to another new desire. That's fun. And it's fun to realize that I'm not up to speed yet with that new idea, but it's fun to recognize that I have guidance within me that lets me know the direction of my expansion. And it's all fun when I turn in the direction of that. So satisfying to feel the call of source and to come into alignment with it. Oh, and so exhilarating to complete that vibrational alignment and to feel the resonance with the fullness of all that I have become. Oh, so satisfying. And then to get to watch the manifestation swoop in around as evidence of that alignment. So fun. And then to find myself standing in a new contrasting place. Because I cannot stand in any place for any period of time at all. It's all moving forward so rapidly, isn't it? So when you come, as so many of you have, to the awareness that it is the expansion that is exhilarating and the catching up with it that is exhilarating and the contrast that's exhilarating and the expansion that is exhilarating and the catching up with it that's exhilarating and the manifestation that is exhilarating. But it's a movement of energy that you are about. You are energy moving themes. You are creators. You are focusers. You are beers, not doers. You are beers, not havers. You are beers. You are emotional beings. And as you care how you be, as you care how you feel, then all of that having and doing will just show itself to you. But it will never, ever, ever be the main event. It will always be old news. it will always be old news, because the new news is the new idea, the new expansion, the new motion forward, the new coming into alignment, the new emotion, the new sensation, the new culmination, the new manifestation, the new contrast, the new idea, the new coming into alignment, the new emotion, the new alignment, the new manifestation, the new contrast. In other words, it's just this cycle of never-ending joyful life experience that we are all a part. We experience only joy from everything you are, everything you be, everything you do, everything you want. You are the source of unending joy for us. And we offer only unequivocal love and appreciation to you and all that you are. When you reach for alignment with the way we feel about you, until it is your chronic understanding of who you are, then you will be living life as you intended to be. And then those who are watching you, who may understand to some degree and may not, they will say, "What is your joyful secret? You seem joyful all the time." And you say, "I am." And they say, "But how can you be joyful when there are these things going on and these things going on?" And you say, "Because in everything that I see, I understand the bigger picture of how it all fits together. And it always turns out really, really good." Do you like to manifest things? Do you like to manifest things as evidence of your vibrational acuity? Yes, you do. That's why you came. Because you're consciousness all the time. So why would anyone who is pure positive energy consciousness, why would you make a decision to expose yourself to a time-space reality where things do manifest? What's the point? If you are a deliberate creator, if when you are non-physical, you are pure positive energy, why would you come here to expose yourself to variety? To expand ideas? Certainly. But what do you think was your thinking about it? First of all, you knew there was no risk. But why would a pure positive energy creator, like you were and are from non-physical, what do you think would be a really exhilarating reason to come into the physical? Because when things manifest, they are really on the leading edge. The manifestation is the furthest most leading edge manifestation. That's where the greatest reward is. In other words, it's nice to feel it emotionally. It is a wonderful thing to feel it emotionally. But to get to decipher it also with your eyes and your ears, with all of the sensuality of your physical apparatus, to get to be the creator and then to get what you have created to manifest in its full fashion for you to view from every point of view. Don't you just love the divine deliciousness of this physical time-space reality? And doesn't it just make the most sense ever to you that you came for this magnificent manifestation, and that when you get your ducks in a row, when you get your vibrational patterning in the place that allows it, when you understand resistance and why it's there, when you learn to direct this energy that creates worlds toward the things that are important to you, don't you just love it that the magnificent benefit of that is that it will manifest in its fullest fashion for you and all the world to see? You see? Don't you just love being physical? And don't you love getting it in the right order in your mind? Don't you love getting the basis of it in place so that as it begins to unfold, don't you love being in a situation, being the end result of such magnificent creation that has already been set into motion, that you could move through life and incrementally pluck the very best of everything from life experiences and put them into a vibrational holding pattern, knowing that those things that you have specifically selected will be revealed to you, or you will be allowing yourself to see the revelation of them, each and every one of them at the most precise and pristine and perfect moment. Don't you love that kind of creating? Doesn't it thrill you to think that all those details are there for you, and to the degree and in the moment that you are able to allow them, that they will flow into your experience to satisfy and delight you? And in the same way that you really don't want to eat all of your food in this one meal, really you don't, you think you do, but really you don't, you think you do. Isn't it nice that it comes incrementally? Isn't it nice that all of the treasures that you have stored, all of the treasures that you have defined, all of the experiences that you've been asking for, all of the things that you've asked for, that you know that you will like, not only did you know that you will like them, but the universe knows the precise order and combination in which they will please you most? Don't you just love discovering of your own self, your ability to let that flow into your experience in the precise way? Don't you like leaving some greater force out of it? In other words, doesn't it feel better to you to know that you have created it, that you have selected it, that you are now allowing it, that you are the beloved, blessed, clear-minded, deliberate, creative being who has put it all there and is now discovering how to allow more of it? And isn't it wonderful that even though now you're allowing some of what you've already put there, that in this very day you're putting more there and more there and more there, so that every day what's revealed to you or what you're allowing yourself to see is even more divine than it was before, because every day you're adding to the specifics of it because you never get it done? Don't you love knowing that? This is the best time to be physically focused. It's the best time because there's more energy and there's more variety and there's more understanding about focus. Never have there been a body as people, as much as have been studying the work that has been taking place from this platform. Never on this planet have there ever been so many people who are aware of the fine nuances of deliberate creation, and therefore never have there been so many with the potential of self-satisfaction in the way that you intended as you came forth into this physical experience, you see. And you teach through the clarity of your example. It just doesn't get better than this. This is what it's all about. Humans come, often they bang around, they can hardly wait to croak so that they can receive their reward, and we say, hey, the reward is the physical manifestation, and it is as delicious as you allow it to be. You get to define your reward, and you get to assign your reward, and you get to prepare yourself for the receiving of your reward, and you get to interpret your reward, and you get to experience your reward. In other words, it's all you. It's all due with the constant, deliberate attention and love and respect of that which is us.